Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Project Tower. I don't know if that's the working name or the final name, but as of right now, it's known as Project Tower. This one piqued my interest a little bit because it's sci-fi. Love sci-fi. It's coming to us from Yummy Games. It's a good name. And part of their marketing is they are emphasizing the fact that they are a team of 4. So 4 people have made this game in Unreal Engine 5. Just goes to show you that Unreal Engine 5 is possibly the most accessible game engine on the market when it comes to indie developers actually making games and making big games. This game is a over-the-shoulder third-person shooter in the vein of Returnal. The camera's not too far back. The camera's actually very close to your character, so I'm not sure how I'm going to like that particularly, but they definitely saw Returnal and said, let's do something like that. However, this game has a very interesting game mechanic, which is you can morph into the creatures that you run into. Possibly after you kill them, you gather their DNA or something like that, and then you can just morph into that creature and use different creatures to do certain things. There's minor puzzles in the game and whatnot, but it definitely looks like it's more story and narrative driven, at least for them. So this one's going to be interesting, and I can't wait to see what it's all about. So let's get into it.
To all the survivors, this is not a drill. This is your last chance to hear a voice from the world that was. If you're hearing this, it means the invaders have already reached our doorstep. Humanity's time is running out. It's been a few days since they first descended upon us. An extraterrestrial force hell-bent on wiping us out. Cities have crumbled, families torn apart. We are witnessing the end of an era. I don't know if anyone out there can hear me, but I won't stop broadcasting until the last breath leaves my body. The world, as we knew it, is gone. But we can't forget who we are. Fighters, dreamers, and survivors. This is your last chance to say goodbye. To make peace with whatever higher power you believe in. The stars might be our final witnesses. This is the last transmission of Radio Free Humanity. Signing off.
Okay.
Identification complete. Welcome to Project Tower. Within these walls, your purpose awaits. As a prisoner, you must obey. Proceed and become essential to our grand design.
Okay, so... Oof. You can see it pop in a little bit there. Keep in mind this is a demo, so it's not indicative of the final product. Motion blur, bit on the high side. The camera or the turning speed is quite fast. I couldn't change the graphic settings. They didn't actually allow graphic settings in this demo. You can go to settings. You got language input and credits, and it's funny because you can see there's controls to the right, audio on the bottom right, and graphics on the bottom left, and they've blacked those out. So they're kind of just giving us one size fits all here. You guys probably saw push F to pick up the gun. Well, I'm on controller, so as soon as I hit the joystick, then it changed to triangle. So that's very interesting. I think they just straight up ported the PC version. This game is only coming out on PlayStation 5 and PC. So a very limited release, but a lot of games have been avoiding Xbox, and I doubt this would ever even run on Switch anyway. But a lot of games have been avoiding the Xbox, even, you know, AAA games, because it's just not a viable platform at the moment, or it's becoming less viable because everybody's realizing, well, they're not going to be supporting it. So, as I said, camera's literally over the shoulder. Can't change it. Not sure how I feel about it, you know, being that a roguelike, or a hell, what's it called? Not a hell shooter. What the hell do you call it? Returnal is whatever. Bullet hell. There you go. Bullet hell shooter. You kind of need to be able to see things. You can aim and shoot, so that's good, obviously. But do I go? Can I jump? I can jump. Jump is a little... I will say this. The intro cinematic coming out of the door there, it's not like... Mocap suits are not cheap. At all. They're not cheap. But I don't know if they have access to one. But if they did that animation hand animated, that's pretty freaking good for hand animation. Oh, a lot less punchy than I expected it. Obviously, that's not what wood looks like, but it looks like they went for a more simple geometry setup here for things that are breakable, so that they could add physics to it, because that's like Half-Life 2 physics right there. That's pretty good. Makes sense, though. Texture work is pretty good from a distance. I'm trying to be nice, but it's tough because this is a demo. It's not indicative of like I said, of the final product, but you got to judge it based on what you're seeing. And the texture work looks good from afar, but as soon as you get up close, it's pretty rough. So there's that. The gun sound, I can just hold R2 and it just keeps going. That's good. Okay, so it overheats. Music is actually quite good. I got to give them some props for that. Their composer is quite good. So, yeah. A few nitpicks here and there. Is that something I can shoot? Yeah, I feel like the gun sound should be a lot louder. I love the particle effects, though. Those are nice. But it's Unreal Engine, so of course it's going to be nice particle effects. Leave it to Unreal Engine to have good particle effects. Oh, it doesn't overheat. Well, okay, it does. I guess it does, yeah. It just looked like it was going down. Like, it looks like an ammo count, but it's basically an overheating meter. Oh my god, the camera speed is too fast. The motion blur is too high. There's a sprint, so that's good. Camera backs off when you sprint.
Data transfer complete.
You actually need to use the data you collect to get to the next area. Interesting.
Continue gathering data to advance further.
Okay. If I could pull the camera back just a little bit more, I'd be okay with that. Kind of actually where this is. So when you sprint, I feel like the camera should be right there. Like right here. This would be perfect. This is too close. But it looks like sprint is always active if you click it. Even if you stop running. As soon as I start running again, I'm sprinting again. Ooh, we got the sword now. Melee attack. Okay. Typical, which is good. I don't need to heal because we're good. I barely even fought anything. Okay, so there's that stuff in there. Anything over here? Oh, hello. Dodge. Melee animation is... he's kind of looking like he's blocking rather than slicing. Oh, look at that. It said crouch, but instead I dodge rolled. Hey. Oh, sick. Okay, so they got like, while you're sprinting, they got some parkour moves that you can do. Hoi. Ow. Okay, melee combat probably not going to be my primary. That was quite difficult to keep track of that target. And not only that, but the sound coming from him wasn't very... Dude, I am 2 points less? Wow. The sound coming from him wasn't really very obvious as to where he was. It's a bit odd. Yeah, the melee is not something I'm okay with right now. In combination with the camera where it is right now, melee doesn't feel very good. I feel like I just need to sprint all the time. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever to get where I need to go. Frame rate is bouncing between 60 and possibly like 40. I like the lights on his helmet. Stick out in the dark. What's up, E.T.? Now.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Integration with morphing technology is successful. Your resilience during the process is noted.
Okay. I will say this. Voice acting is very good. For a small team, I don't know who the voice was on the radio at the beginning. I swear it sounded like almost a hint of like Ron Perlman. It was really good. It was very good. The woman who's speaking to us, good. I like her. You know, it's sounding pretty professional. I like the cutscenes so far. They're actually kind of intriguing me because it really is looking like they put a lot of effort into those cutscenes to really pull you into the narrative. And it actually is. It's pulling me in. I'm very interested to see what the hell's going on and what happens with this character, whoever this guy is. All right, so now we have the DNA of this slug here, and we could just... And now we're a slug. And then we can just get out of morphing with L1. Huh. And it looks like we can only have... Well, so far we only have the one bug DNA, but... Ooh. Can I shoot them? Imagine. Yeah, I could shoot them, but I bet you I have to be a slug in order to actually get past them. Am I gonna get hurt? Nope. Hey, guys. Just hanging out. Crawling all over each other with the maggots. Some of them are stuck. That's funny. Oop. There we go. Climb is a little bit on the rough side there. Whoa. Those are huge. Okay, so I was gonna say this level design is pretty generic, but it's because we're in a skyscraper. So that totally makes sense now. We had just enough. All right. Yeah, definitely. Even if this is only like a plasma pistol or whatever, the sound effect needs to be more punchy than that. Definitely a lot more punchy sounding. They're probably working on it though. Let's be honest. They wouldn't leave it like that. I don't think. I hope not. They're putting so much effort into the cutscenes. The cutscenes sound great. They look great. The animations, I swear to God, if those are key animated or keyframed animated, hand animated essentially, that's some good hand animation. But it does look like maybe they had access to a mocap suit, which is great. I'm glad. I mean, Corridor Digital has one. They're not cheap, but I don't think they're unobtainable, even by small teams like 4 people. If they just pool their money resources, then I don't see why they couldn't own a mocap suit if they all pitched in, you know? Oh, what's the matter? Are you stuck, little buddy? Sucks to suck, nerd. Up! Ha ha ha! You tried to get me. Ah, I saw you. Third person is better than first person. I mean, sure, I could have morphed and just gotten through all this crap and not had to worry about it, but I wonder if I could actually crouch and get through here. Oh well, if there's anything down here, like these slugs, then they'll leave me alone. I like how easy it is to morph between human form and creature form, though. This is bad. He won't attack me if I'm a slug, right? I'm just feeling a little sluggish today. Oh, that's nice. It's the xenomorph. god, it is the xenomorph. The Krynor. He's kind of stuck. Oh, okay. Our first bit of bullet hell. Ow. That one actually hurt quite a bit. Boosh. Nice spin. Don't mind if I do, yeah. I'll take his form for sure. Oh, yeah. Now I'm the xenomorph. Wait. There we go. Okay, so I can't imagine he didn't have a melee attack. That's so strange that he didn't have a melee attack. You can only shoot. But hey, you know what? He shoots fireballs, so... And I'm going to need it for this. Small bugs fear me. Very floaty jumping, but that's fine, because kind of need that. You answer to me. Is he going to attack me? Nope. Because he respects me, because I'm his king. So we don't even have to, like, until we attack, we don't even have to worry about these guys at all. Let's go. I mean, you know, I'd want to kill him to get the supplies, but, you know, let's just move forward, shall we? I wonder if they used... See, this texture work is way better, but these are very clearly used from Quixel Megascans. There's no doubt about it. I mean, these little mountain ridges here were, I mean, you can see they've repeated the pattern, so they just copied and pasted, which is fine if you're trying to get the layout of a map and then you'll, you know, adjust it later on or something like that. It's good for planning out your layouts. The texture work on the xenomorph here is definitely not as detailed as it could be, but at least it's a unique design. It's not anything that we've seen before. All right, got through all that, no problem. Easy. Okay, so I just took the DNA of a laser? What the hell? I seriously just did. What the hell? Can I... I bet you I could have just kept the xenomorph and then just smashed that. That was pretty dumb. I don't know why I took the form of whatever that was. A laser post. But I guess I would have had to use it anyway, because now I have to do all this. Just take these out. I like the lighting. It's very vibrant. At least. Now, whether or not they're using any kind of ray tracing, I'm not sure, but it definitely wouldn't be running even at 40 FPS if they were, even if it was just ray trace global illumination. But this is filling the... I mean, it could be software lumen, or, yeah, software lumen, which is a lot easier to run than hardware lumen. Is it easier? Or is it harder? I don't know. It might be harder, but it's kind of filling the room with light, so I don't know. I have no idea. Don't listen to me. Wait, can I climb as this thing? Can you imagine if I can't even jump as it. What a weird thing. What a weird thing. It's funny though. Step into the light. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're inside my mind.
Floor 1 completed. Congratulations, inmate. You are in the top 98%.
Oh, that's where I want to be.
Floor 2 via the stairwell.
What do you think I'm doing? Whoa, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's like an image of what floor 2 is, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much. I wish he wouldn't turn around so quickly. That mask looks pretty cool when it's lit up like that. Hold on. I'm not seeing... Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. It is screen space reflections. I was like, wait a second. I'm not seeing the artifacts, though. So, I will give him this much. There's no screen space artifacts. Usually when a character occludes a screen space reflection, you'll see it disappear. Usually around their head or whatever body part is occluding the reflection. They've somehow made it so that it's extremely minimal. It's extremely tight. But when it gets to the edge of the screen, then yeah, it disappears. You can see it wiping out right there. But when the character is in front of it, it's almost non-existent that it actually occludes the reflection. That's really good. Very well done on the reflections, at least. Can you imagine if this was ray trace reflect? Holy crap, I'd be playing at like 5 FPS. Translate it. Know that your strength and resilience will shape the fate of our race. For the challenges you face in this tower will test you in every space. Each floor presents new trials, new tests of your might. But do not falter, for the path to freedom is in sight. Nice little rhyme. I feel like the water... I mean, you're running through this water. I feel like this should be sloshing around a little bit more. Be a little bit louder. Looks like we've got no... We're not even in the water. We're on top of it. Huh. Still, we should be seeing ripples and stuff. So I guess they omitted that. For now. Maybe they'll do it later. I have just enough. Oh, it took exactly that amount. Okay. Okay, it's taken over my character, so. Dude's got a beard. Is this first major boss? Okay, first boss. This is in the promo video. Okay. And he definitely shoots a lot more. Yep, just like that. He shoots all that. I'm just gonna keep doing this, if you're okay with that. Oh, I got hit a little bit. What? Okay. I played Returnal. You don't scare me. Oh, okay. Little tail whip. Looks like he wanted to stomp. I might have stopped him, or... Whoa, okay. Hoi. Oh, I went right into that one. Okay. Should have gone back the other way. Oh. Ow. Ooh, okay. Yep. Okay. I get it. You're tough. Whoa. Oh my god. I'm almost dead. Keep going. Keep going. Got him. Holy crap. I actually survived that. Just barely, though. Ooh, careful. Crinosaurus eliminated. Look at that health. Just barely. Imagine if I could take the DNA of the Crinosaurus. Oh, I would dominate. Everything would die. There we go. We got ourselves an actual rapid-fire weapon. Look at this. It's the P90. I don't really have good light here. I want to see what it looks like. I mean, especially if I'm sprinting, it should definitely be making a pretty loud splashing noises. Oh, that's pretty sick looking. Kind of reminds me, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a P90 variant.
Congratulations, inmate. You are in the top 94%.
What happened to the top 98%? For what, floor 2? Don't take percentages away from me. I'm a god. Ooh. Okay, it refilled my health. That's good. I can see why they call it Project Tower. Oof. That's bright. Looks nice, though. I'm not going to lie. They're definitely not using any kind of ray traced global illumination. Otherwise, that would be filling this entire area full of light. But it looks good. The color of the evening sun. We got some popping in grass here. They gotta work on that. Get the pop into a minimum. It's way too obvious. Okay, it's taking over my character again. Ooh, wow, they really built those big. Wow. Okay. Well, first things first, I gotta say, love the music. The music's very good, especially during the cutscenes. It's very dramatic, but it really brought me back to Mass Effect. And that's high praise. Okay? That's high praise. To say that the music gives me Mass Effect vibes. Oof. Come on now. You can't really get higher praise than that when it comes to sci-fi. Like, Mass Effect has some of the best music in the industry, in the history of gaming, and this game, their composer is very good. Good job, sir. It's very good. The voice acting is pretty good. The subtitles need some work. He called him Prisoner 9271, but the subtitle said 9220. The actor for Zornot, or at least it said Zornot in the subtitle. He actually said Zornoth, I think with the TH at the end. I might have been one of the developers, because some words he clearly did not. English isn't his first language, so you could tell. But pretty good for not being a professional actor. Did pretty good. But you know, I gave my thoughts throughout the demo. The gameplay needs a lot of work. It is just a demo though, so I'm sure they're diligently working on it now, and maybe we'll see a different final product. But what we saw here is what they showed in the promotional material, and yeah, it's pretty much what we saw in the material. Things need to be tightened up. And I'm sure that we'll have access in the full game to the graphics settings, the control settings, the audio settings, all that stuff. So we can kind of adjust things to be a little bit more reasonable, especially with the camera speed. Holy crap, that's fast. And maybe downgrade the motion blur a little bit. I don't particularly like camera motion blur. If it's subtle, it's fine. I prefer per object motion blur. Where, you know, it's on the gun, it's on your character, all this other stuff. And then the camera to be pulled back a little bit. Texture work needs to be tightened up a little bit. But overall, the cutscenes got me. Like, I'm intrigued by the cutscenes. And I know it's a game, and you're supposed to, you know, be playing it, but the cutscenes really they got me invested now. I really want to see how this ends up, like what the story's all about. Because so far, man, sci-fi, I love sci-fi. It's hitting the right notes for me as in terms of sci-fi. So, and I think they got a mocap suit because those animations were really good. So I think they got a mocap suit for sure. But if one of the developers happens to see this, let me know. Did you guys get a mocap suit? Because if that's all hand animated, dude, pay that guy more money. Pay him something if you're not getting paid yet. But yeah, interesting. It's intriguing. And I think if they just keep at it, this could be a very interesting game. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And please join me again in the next one, where we take a look at yet another game or demo and hope that it makes a good first impression. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Project Tower, and I'll see you guys later.